Okay.
Okay, so it says we're live. So let's wait for this
Okay.
thing to kick in,
Okay.
and then we are going to do a mic check. Okay. Okay, so it says we're live. I can hear myself, so talking to the microphone, please.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
And then we are going to do a mic check. Okay. Okay. So it says we're live. I can hear myself, so talking to the microphone. Oh, we're going to have to reverb.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, I can hear you too. Cool. And so we're live. Welcome to episode. This is going to be episode 63, the real episode 63 of Next Gen Newsweek. So we had recorded an episode yesterday, but it didn't record me talking. So you could just hear Richard and Chase, and that was it. And you had no idea what was going on. So we're going to use this Nintendo Direct platform as a way to, come back from that. So of course I got Chase here. We needed an extra person to fill out this nice template that I made. So I took this picture of Michael from 4 episodes ago when he was frozen. And so Michael is sitting in. This to fill
He's in cryogenic frozen state.
actually he's been frozen for 4 days now, or 4 weeks now, or 4 episodes now, and no one's even really checked on him. Like, he could still be frozen in his bed. So before we get into some speculation, there was one thing that actually leaked before the direct, and that was the new Kirby game, Discovery of the Stars, that's slated for a spring 2022 release. So, Chase, are you a big fan of Kirby games?
I'm excited to see what it's going to be. Is it, if it's going to be like a side scroll or is it going to be like a 3D kind of thing?
I hope it's 3D, but I don't know.
I hope so too.
So apparently the Nintendo Japan website, like they updated the website early or something, and that's what caused this to leak out. So I don't know what's going on with it. I want to make sure I shared that direct everywhere. Okay, so real quick before we do some also do some real predictions, I want to kind of hit back on something we were discussing yesterday. That's lost, and that was about them adding Nintendo 64 games to the the Nintendo Switch Online, and whether you or not you think that they should or that they will raise the price of Nintendo Switch Online. Do you want to kind of just give a brief recap of your thoughts on that?
So my thought is like I don't think they should increase it, but if they do, they've got to get some real good bangers on there, just like all the top games. Because I mean, with their past service, I mean those games are coming out, but they're like we were talking about. But it's like games no one's ever heard of. Like I played a lot of video games as a kid. Like I never even saw these games in the store, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
And I mean they don't need to be putting out like a bunch of just weird games that no one wants to play. I mean, they've got to give us, stuff we want. So I don't know if that's going to happen. 64, that just got a release like last year, right? Or early this year, or whenever it came out. Yeah. So I mean, Tony Hawk, that was just re-released. There was a bunch of like Turok just got re-released, things like that. So
yeah,
I don't know.
And one of the things I brought up was that a lot of the most popular games that were on the N64 are now owned by Microsoft. So it's like, are you going to be able to get like the Banjo and Diddy Kong Racing, Conquer, GoldenEye, all of those on there? What happens with Donkey Kong 64, because Rare made that, but it's a Nintendo IP, so I don't know how all that's going to shake up. So that's going to be hopefully they're going to talk about it and it's not just a bunch of smoke and nothing to show for it. So I guess we'll jump into some predictions. I actually had pulled up a list of games that they announced at E3, because a lot of these, I mean, some of them have come out, but a lot of them I haven't I even remember that they were announced or coming. So I do have some of those here, but I know you're not as big of a Smash fan as I am. Do you want to place a bet on who the character is, or if they're going to announce it or not?
It's going to be Shrek. Everyone knows it's going to be
Gonna
Shrek.
be Shrek. um, I actually worked on making a video just before we started recording. Of 5 people or 5 characters, I think it is. So if I had to pick one, I'm going to lock in Waluigi. I think it's finally time. I think he's finally going to make an appearance because he deserves to be in this game. But jumping away from that, just some of the stuff we already know about that's coming. We'll start here at the bottom of the list. Have you ever played any of the Danganronpa games?
I have not.
Okay, because there's they announced at E3 they announced the Danganronpa Decadence Collects 4 Danganronpa games, and so it comes with, what is it? Trigger. Oh God, I can't talk. Trigger Happy Havoc, Goodbye Despair, Killing Harmony, and Ultimate Summer Camp. So I think those games are kind of like cult classics for people, so we could see that. Let's see what we got here. We could get. They very well could spend some time talking about Shin Megami Tensei 5 because that's like their big November release. Hopefully they don't spend 10 minutes of this 40-minute presentation talking about it, but
Right.
they have done that in the past, so I would not put it past them. They may, hopefully they don't, because they've been doing the Deathloop thing, but with Metroid Dread, where they just keep showing it, and I'm hoping that they just stop showing Metroid. Like maybe to say, hey, this comes out in 2 weeks, or here's the Switch OLED and Metroid, they both come out in 2 weeks, and like just be done with it. And then shortly after that releases is Mario Party Superstars, which that's probably one of my most anticipated games, and they can talk about that one all they want to, because I think you could. I love Mario Party, and so yeah, you're more than welcome to talk about it all that you want to. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Are you interested in this one?
So I've actually never played a Super Monkey Ball game until recently, and the last time I played it, and I got through the first few maps, and I was just like, man, I really don't like the controls in this game because I feel like you have to tilt the map instead of your character.
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
I was just like, yeah, I just wasn't a fan of that, so I'm not really excited for that.
Yeah, so that's coming out October 5th, so that could definitely get a highlight. I don't think they'll talk about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot because that comes out on Friday. What about Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater? That's something you're interested in?
I've never played a Fatal Frame game, so
okay. I think Richard was excited about that one. He seemed to like the Fatal
he was
Frame
really
stuff.
into that.
All right, let's see. Make sure that's not too loud. Okay. I mean, they could talk about Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, even though it's the cloud version, and no one's probably going to play the cloud version of that game.
I'm sure they're going to talk about Pikmin 4.
I mean, that's what we all want, right? Like, let's talk about Pikmin 4. Let's talk about Splatoon 3 and Breath of the Wild 2, Mario Odyssey 2.
Gosh.
Luigi's Mansion 3.5. What about Life is Strange? You ever played those games?
I feel like I tried out one of them and I just never got really sunk into it. So I think that it was free originally, right? The first chapter of the original one, or something. And I think it was. I think it was free, and then you had to pay for the rest of them. But I don't know. It just wasn't. It didn't really grasp me.
Yeah, I not very familiar with those. Now I know Richard was really excited about this one, but however you, because we didn't actually get to do a reaction like this to the E3 show, but I know Richard was really excited about Advanced Wars Reboot Camp. Were you with him on being excited about that one?
No,
man,
that's not me.
So pretty much, other than Breath of the Wild 2, which I don't really think it's going to be here, but that's pretty much everything that they announced that they could fall back on. But I guess we can move to the more crazy things that we would like to see. So do you have any like wish list things that would show up?
maybe, I mean, like the Mother 3 official release, but that would be amazing. But I feel like it's never gonna happen. Uh, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen, or I would just like to be surprised by something brand new. Like that
Right.
would be the most cool thing to happen. They're just like, oh man, this is something never we never even knew about. So we'll see.
I someone I follow on YouTube was talking about how Nintendo typically pads out somewhere in January through March with one of their old like ports that they bring over, and the only thing
Mm-hmm.
that's left is the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD from the Wii U. And since how
Yes.
their direct at this time last year was what they technically used to kick off the Mario 35, and maybe this is how when they officially kick off Zelda 35 carrying into next year,
Right.
and
Right.
then
Right.
they release like an Ocarina Majora's Mask double pack or something, and then Wind Waker and Twilight Princess later. Um, but if I had to pick something that we don't, that I would think may be coming, is either a new 2D Zelda, or I want them to do Oracle of Seasons and Ages how they did Link's Awakening, like the same art style and everything. Because all of those like Game Boy Zelda games, like they're so just, I think they're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would also like to see a new 3D Donkey Kong game because that was rumored for a while too.
Yes. Yes. But yeah.
Um, I can't get over Michael just being in the. If you're listening to the audio version of this, you're not going to have any clue what's going on, but it's okay. Um, oh gosh, let's see. I think it's too early to see like a new Fire Emblem. You never played Three Houses, did you?
No, I picked it up when it was on sale, but it's still sitting in my pile of things I need to take care of.
Gotcha. I don't think they'll announce a new Fire Emblem. It's possible. But let's see. I would also like a new Star Fox that doesn't have a bunch of weird gimmicky controls. Like, just give me a regular Star Fox game, please. That's all I
That'd
ask.
be great.
That's
Yeah.
all I ask for. Just don't make it dumb.
Hmm.
don't make it Adventures on Dinosaur Planet either. Actually, you know what? Star Fox Adventures was pretty dope when the first time I played it. So, or first time I understood how to play it.
Hmm.
I preferred Star Fox Assault though, because it was kind of like, here's the Star Fox game you all wanted, but it just wasn't like Nintendo published it, but I don't remember. They weren't the ones who made it though. I think it was Next Level Games. I think they're the people who did like Luigi's Mansion and stuff like that now. I think they were the ones who did that. That's back on the GameCube. But I'd settle for a new 4-player Star Fox. Bring back F-Zero. Maybe they'll announce the actual Switch Pro.
Maybe.
Hey, like, hey, you suckers! Now that you've already bought an OLED, here's the Pro model.
Hmm.
So, yeah, like, ha, got him. I mean, obviously, I don't think there's going to be any kind of like Pokemon announcements. What about a new Mario? Like, is it time for a new Mario game?
It's definitely time for a new Mario game because, like, what Odyssey came out 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, 4.
almost
4 years ago.
almost 4. Yeah, almost 4. Well, no, it came out 3 years. It came out in the fall
Fall.
3 years
It
ago.
came out
Right.
late October 2017. So it's going
Oh
on 4
wow.
years. It came out the same year the
Yeah.
Switch came out. And then the only
Yeah.
thing we've gotten is that Bowser's Fury expansion for 3D World. And then
Yeah, I got them. Paper Mario, which was incredible, but I mean,
Paper Mario
I just
was
want to.
awesome.
It was so good. But yeah, I just wanted like a new Mario game. Like Odyssey was great. Like even if they did like a Odyssey 2, like it would be awesome. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll have to see what they're gonna do.
I would honestly also like a new. I know that the company Alpha Dream is no longer around, but I would love for Nintendo to do a new Mario and Luigi game, kind of like Paper Mario, but it's just that Mario and Luigi art style. Because the ones that are on
Hmm.
3DS are right. Well, actually, all of them except for Paper Jam, they're all really good. Um, I don't know what else there would be. I'm trying to set my expectations not too high, because anytime I set my expectations really high, I'm just like, meh. But if I keep them
Oh yeah.
level, then I feel like it's like everything's amazing. That being said, oh, my camera defocused. Oops. Fix it. Hey, I fixed it.
You're back.
I'm back. I'm back in full HD. I kind of just hope that there's... I mean, I guess with Splatoon 3 would be kind of like a big announcement, I guess. Maybe they'll do legs since they did arms a couple years ago. It's a game with spaghetti legs. I don't know.
It's what was that? What was that exercise thing that was the
Ring Fit Adventure?
It was like no, like way long ago. It was like you just like squeeze your legs together. I can't. It's probably before your time.
Probably.
The Thigh Master. That's what it was.
Oh.
It's just like a Nintendo version of the Thigh Master.
Hey, I'd play it. I actually got back into playing Ring Fit Adventure past couple days, and I feel like my limbs are gonna fall off. But that's just part of it. It's an RPG that actually kicks your ass, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got like another minute or so before this goes live. Yeah, just final thoughts. I hope we see... I'm pretty sure we're going to see N64 online. I'm not 100% sure we're going to see the final Smash character, because it's either going to happen here or it's going to happen at the Game Awards. And maybe they'll close it out with something really amazing. You know, I forgot. What about Mario Kart 9? Or a new Mario Kart game. Even though that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best-selling game on the Switch since the entirety of the Switch being out. But I think it sold 60 million copies or something like that.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount. It could happen.
I remember when the Switch came out and they said that there was a 110% attachment rate of people buying Breath of the Wild with the Switch, because people were buying the game and they couldn't find the Switch. And now it's like a 6% attach out of the entirety. It's now a 6% attachment rate. It's like, oh my god. Because they've sold, I want to say 92 million Switches, and Breath of the Wild's only sold like 15 million copies. I'm gonna look up Switch lifetime sales. I'm pretty sure it's in the 90 millions. Switch. 89.04 as of August 5th. So it's probably... Oh, here we go. We're going live. Due to COVID, everything happened.
I think yours is faster than mine this time.
Oh my god. I gotta contain myself.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Tiny Tina's Wonderlands? Oh no, Capcom. New Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Monster Hunter.
So that looks like a Rathalos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe the Monster Hunter's coming to Smash. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Look, that's a kind of a weird announcement to start off with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got a haircut.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the first trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, the massive expansion for Monster Hunter Rise. Our friends at Capcom are working on many new elements that will enhance the experience for players of Monster Hunter Rise.
I like the way that this cutscene looks. I wonder if that's how the whole game looks that way.
And although not touched on in the
I don't know. I wanted to play this, but I've never picked it up.
Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, is scheduled to release as paid DLC in summer 2022. Please stay tuned for more information in the future. All right, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Let's go.
Party during the day or at night.
Oh my god.
It's almost time to party.
They're bringing...
in the
Is that
Mario Party
Horrorland?
Superstars game.
Please tell me they're bringing
Along with
Horrorland.
Spaceland
That's
and
like my
Peach's
favorite
birthday
Mario
cake,
Kart board.
Several other boards make their return. Take a stroll around Woody Woods, but watch out for those Monty moles. They'll change the board's direction when you least expect it. Travel between 2 islands and Yoshi's tropical island. Toadette's got the star, but she might swap places with Bowser at the last second. Party day
Yes.
and night in
Yes.
Horrorland.
Yes.
King Boo's
Yes.
statue is harmless during the day, but at night, it'll swipe stars from unsuspecting players. Need a break from boards? Head to Mount Minigames and play
Mount
in
Minigames.
minigame-only courses. Compete against players worldwide for the longest win streak in survival, or work together in the cooperative multiplayer tag match. Mount Minigames will have 7 courses available. All boards and minigames support online play. So invite family, friends, and frenemies, and get ready for the
Oh, this game
party
looks
of
so
a
good.
lifetime. Mario Party Superstars launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That game is pre-ordered already.
A new RPG is in the cards.
Oh my god, it's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
Never mind.
At the Queen's behest,
Voice
they'll
of
set off on
Cards.
a fantastical journey to slay a fearsome dragon for honor and fortune. Everything in this realm is represented as cards, from the protagonists to shops, towns, and environments. In this fresh take on tabletop RPGs, you'll square off in turn-based card battles where your skills and a little bit of luck will determine the victor.
I'm not a fan of this.
Yeah. I feel like Richard might like this.
He'll wait for it to become a real card game and then get into
A
it.
spellbinding experience.
Oh yeah, exactly.
for the creative minds of Yoko Taro.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, if I wanted to play a card game, I would play a card game. Like, I mean, it's cool, but I don't know.
Voice of Cards.
The Isle of...
Dragon Roars launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders and a free demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop.
Got a free demo.
Become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being. You awaken in a hotel room in the city of Revachol, devoid of your memories. Soon, you learn that you're a detective
Oh.
and get entangled in a strange murder case in the
Heard that game's
groundbreaking
really good.
role-playing adventure.
Oh yeah, I've heard
Disco
real
Elysium:
good things
Final
about
Cut.
this.
As you interrogate people and uncover clues,
I feel like yeah, the
dialogues
physical
will
version was
begin.
coming out pretty soon.
To investigate, you'll need the help of the 24 skills living within you. Your behaviors and available choices will
They like
change
went back
depending
and
on how you develop these
redid
skills,
all the voice
directly
acting for the
impacting
game
how
after
the
it
story
won like a Game of the
progresses.
Year award or something.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of detective will you become? Disco Elysium: The Final Cut launches digitally on Nintendo Switch October 12th. The physical version of the game will launch early 2022.
There you go.
Pre-orders for the digital version begin today on Nintendo eShop. Uncover more stories in Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
And about that courageous friend of yours, it seems I owe him as well. Yeah.
The King of Hyrule must not fall!
You know, you're pretty good for a little kid.
We'd better partner up on this, don't you think?
They won't harm you.
Oh god, that thing destroyed him.
Behold our power!
Take that! Licks!
Time for the show! Oh yeah!
Guardian of Remembrance.
Ready?
Oh, God.
Set, Chocobo!
What the fuck?
Start your engines and get set for a new racing experience. Race is
Chocobo
familiar for
Grand
fantasy
Prix.
Characters like Chocobo and Gilgamesh to be the first across the finish line.
Well, there you go, David. There's your new Final Fantasy game.
Edge out of the competition by using drift boost to cut corners. Magical stones called Magicites are contained inside items. Collect these throughout
I didn't
courses
realize
to
David
cast
was talking in the
magic
chat. I
like
had the
fire
phone
and
turned the
arrows
other way.
blast away
Sorry,
opponents.
David.
Acquire Magicites of the same element to cast even more powerful spells.
Wait, I've seen that course. It's in Mario
Each
Kart
racer
8.
also has a special ability. Use it at the right time to turn the tables. Engine customization options will be available, as well as local and online multiplayer.
If that game's more than $30, don't buy it.
Up to 64 players can compete in a bracket-style tournament
Oh.
to determine the racing champion.
I thought it said 64 people could play at the
Chocobo
same
GP
time.
races exclusively onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Like, just in one lobby, 64 people racing.
What did you think? Before we show you our next video, we have some news about the last fighter
Oh,
for
here it
the
is.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Mr. Sakurai, the game's director, will reveal this
October
fighter in the
5th.
final Mr. Sakurai Presents video on October 5th. He'll also show you how to use this fighter, so please look forward
That means
to
the
it.
character's coming out on the 5th.
It's been about 3 years since the game was released. This will be the last presentation about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I hope you'll check it out.
Sad day.
Next, please take a look at this.
I think this is that Kirby game. Yep.
Turbo.
Corbo. It is a, oh my god, Chase. Oh, it's called The Forgotten Land, not the Discovery of the Stars. What the hell? I'm hooked. Has there ever been a Kirby game like this before? Like a kind of like an open, not open world, but just like a 3D Kirby game like this?
I don't think there has been. I could be wrong.
Oh god. This just looks like Super Kirby's Odyssey.
I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, honestly. Or you just swallow a knight and you get to play The Legend of Zelda Kirby. Donkey Kong, what are you doing here? Big old silly man. Yep, coming out in the spring. Nice.
That was the trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. In this new game, you can freely move around in 3D areas using familiar Kirby moves. The setting also appears to be mysterious, filled with abandoned structures from a past civilization. What lies
He's just
in
on
store
Earth.
for Kirby? The game is scheduled to release in spring 2022. We hope you'll look forward to Kirby's new adventure. Next, we have this to show you. Please take a look.
I'm looking. Animal Crossing update. I know a lot of people are about to be really happy about that.
Since its launch in 2020, the Animal Crossing New Horizons game has been enjoyed by many players around the world. New free content will arrive in November. In preparation for its release, we will be airing an Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct in October. In it, we'll go over the content in more detail.
You still play Animal Crossing?
Please be on the lookout for the
no.
I pick it up every
Let's
now and
move
again,
on
but
to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
not like getting sucked into it again.
2 games, 1 game update, and lots of fun.
Oh.
4 more free content is coming to the Mario Golf Super Rush game. Koopa Troopa enters the fairway as a playable character. Dish out tricky shots and dashes to mess with the competition. Ninja will also
Oh my
be
god,
playable.
ninjas.
Take advantage of Ninja's blinding speed to outpace opponents.
Dude, that man's schmoving. Oh my god.
2 courses are also being added. These additions will come swinging in as a free software update later today. What's this? An invitation.
Uh-oh.
You're invited to live in a magical world with Mickey Mouse and dozens of Disney characters. Spend time with Disney friends, craft your own whimsical costumes and furniture, and explore delightful Disney-themed worlds. All downloadable content from the original Nintendo 3DS version is included. Disney Magical World 2 Enchanted Edition soars onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Well, that's their December game.
A beloved Star Wars game is coming.
This was
to
also
Nintendo
not me.
Switch. Blast off to captivating planets. and
Oh,
join
the
forces
original
with Jedi,
KOTOR's coming to the
droids,
Switch?
And outcasts in this blend of action, role-playing, and adventure.
Okay.
Will you use the Force for good, or will you be lured to the dark side? Your choices determine the galaxy's fate in Star
You're like,
Wars
look guys, we got a
Old Republic,
KOTOR also.
launching on Nintendo Switch November 11th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Why do the
eShop.
graphics look doo-doo compared to the PS5 version?
There's one thing you must always remember. Stay human.
What?
This
No
is the
shit.
city, humanity's last stronghold against a virus that turns
I can't
people
believe they're
into
putting
the
that on the
undead.
Switch.
Cloud
Oh,
version of
cloud
Dying Light
version.
2, Stay Human.
No.
You need to master both parkour
I'm
and
out.
tactical combat to survive in this brutal open-world action
I mean,
RPG.
if this is Switch
You're alone,
gameplay, it looks
but
really
with 3 other
good.
players in online co-op as you unravel
Yeah.
the dark secrets of those in power during the day.
Oh, you could just see
Then
how the
wander
frame
layers
rate
of
dipped
the
in that
infected
cutscene.
at night. Your decisions will shape the story, but they'll also have consequences. No matter where your actions lead you, there's one thing you must always remember. Stay human. While you're at it, take the
I knew
prequel on
Dying
the
Light
go
Platinum was
in
coming
Dying
down.
Light Platinum Edition. Scavenge for supplies, craft weapons, and face hordes of the infected in a post-apocalyptic
That
open world.
might be purchased
Dying
on the
Light 2
Switch.
Stay Human cloud version launches on Nintendo Switch February 4th, 2022.
Oh, never mind.
A
I thought
free
it said the
will
demo
also
launched
the
today.
same
It's like,
day
oh my
on
god.
Nintendo eShop. Dying Light Platinum Edition comes to Nintendo Switch October 19th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
God, Dying Light's so much fun.
Utility, morality, or liberty.
Or the pursuit of happiness.
In Triangle Strategy,
Ooh,
a
Triangle
fiery
Strategy.
chronicle of war presented in stunning HD 2D.
My apologies.
Your actions will lead you through a riveting
I guess they
story
decided not to
that
call it,
changes based
or
on the
change it
decisions
from
you
Project
make.
Triangle Strategy.
In the end, where will your conviction guide you?
You have gone to the one place I cannot follow.
In response to the survey about the demo released in February of this
Dude,
year,
Drip, that sounds
has been
awesome. He
fine-tuned
said
with the
he'd do
focus
anything
on
for an
elements
Elder
that received
Scrolls
lots of
package for
feedback.
Switch, including
These include
Daggerfall,
adjustments
Morrowind,
to
and
the
Oblivion.
difficulty, improvements to on-screen visuals, camera angle controls,
I'm here for it.
the ability to review previous dialogue, and streamlined game flow and loading times. More details are now available on Nintendo.com.
Splendid.
Triangle Strategy will launch on Nintendo Switch March 4th, 2022. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I think they did that for Octopath Traveler. Like it was called Project Octopath Traveler. Oh my god, Metroid.
You are faced with overwhelming power. Your highest priority should be simply to survive.
Like, don't get me wrong, it looks awesome. I'm gonna buy it day one, but it's like, man, just stop showing it. Then again, I said stop showing Deathloop, and then that's so far my game of the year. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're doing it right, and I'm just wrong.
Small opportunity to escape. Don't let your guard down.
Dude, she's schmoving. So you get a pre-order bonus for having to watch all these trailers.
Samus Aran, the most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy, embarks on a new mission to the uncharted planet ZDR. Her objectives? Confirm whether the deadly X-parasite still exists, and figure out why the Emmy research robots in search of it have mysteriously gone dark. Early readings reveal that planet ZDR is divided into multiple environments, each with its own elements.
I was gonna make some kind of like, well, at least that trailer was only like 45 seconds long, and now we're
Remnants of the
This.
mighty Chozo civilization are also scattered throughout, including evidence that the Chozo may have once called the planet their home.
the Chorizo.
Visit Metroid.nintendo.com to read Metroid Dread Report Volume 8 for a detailed account of the terrain and life forms you may encounter in the Metroid Dread game. Be sure to
Hey,
view
do you
the
like
other
reading?
Metroid
Well, we
Dread
got a lot
reports
of
there as
reading
well.
for you to do, since
You'll want
it's been
to prepare
18 years
yourself
since the last
for
Metroid game
dangers
came
that
out.
lie ahead.
Metroid Dread launches on Nintendo Switch October 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Up next, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, here we go.
Many people have been using Nintendo Switch Online since it launched in September 2018. In addition to the current membership, we'll be adding a new membership plan.
There it is. Higher premium plan.
As a part of this new plan's content,
Ocarina of Time, N64.
you'll be able to play a
And Mario
collection of
64,
Nintendo
wow.
64 games. The Nintendo 64 system launched 25 years ago. I think this system gave many players their first 3D gaming experiences. as well as intense 4-player multiplayer action.
Put Smash on there, you
With Nintendo
cowards.
Switch, up to 4 people can play select Nintendo 64 games locally or online. Also, with this new membership plan, in addition to the Nintendo 64 games,
Sega Genesis, what?
you
Sorry,
can play a
I'm
collection
ahead of you.
games
I'm sorry,
from
I'm trying to
Sega's
contain
Genesis
myself.
system. This means you'll be able to play these classic games whenever and wherever you'd like.
So
The new
wild to
plan
me.
will include all elements of the base Nintendo Switch Online membership, as well as the ability to play the included Nintendo 64 and Genesis games. This is Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. This new membership
Get it?
plan
It's
will
an
be added in
expansion
late
pack
October.
because that's what the N64 had.
Of course, you'll still be able to continue using the existing plans. Also, those who have an existing membership plan can change over to the new plan. We'll share more details about this new membership plan at a later time, including the exact release date and pricing information. For now, however, we'd like to announce the games that will be available when it launches. You'll be able to play the Nintendo 64 games shown here,
What is that one on the right?
as well as these Genesis games.
Castlevania games.
We'll also continue adding more Nintendo 64
Majora's
games
Mask.
such as The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and F-Zero X, as well as other Nintendo 64 and Genesis games going
Golf
forward.
Snap. Kirby. Paper Mario. Yeah, Paper Mario. Banjo-Kazooie's on there. Yes.
Furthermore, we prepared Nintendo 64 and Genesis controllers to ensure the games can be played with the same style controls from their original releases. Both can be used wirelessly. These controllers will be available for purchase by any Nintendo
Well, there's the new
Switch
controllers.
Online member.
A Sega controller for the Nintendo.
Yep.
We
A
hope
wireless
you'll look forward to
N64
this new
controller.
membership plan. Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
There's plenty to play in these collections. Cyberpunk meets fantasy in this 3-game collection of cult classic RPGs. As a Shadowrunner mercenary,
Hey, you
explore
can't
a
mention
dystopian
Cyberpunk like
future where
that. It
magic
didn't come
has
out on the Switch.
reawakened and fantasy creatures have come back to life. Immersive branching narratives, skill-based character growth, and gripping turn-based tactical combat await in Shadowrun Trilogy, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
Yeah, I'll tear up some Diddy Kong Racing, man.
The perpetual struggle against Count Dracula continues. Castlevania Advance Collection brings
There it
together
is.
4 classic Castlevania games with deathly beautiful graphics and hauntingly epic music. The Rewind, Quick Save, and button mapping features will also ramp up your fight against evil. All regional versions of each game, as well as a gallery mode with never-before-seen artwork, are included. Castlevania Advance Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Bruh.
Almighty Classic returns. The classic Super NES game ActRaiser returns on Nintendo Switch, now remastered in HD. As the Lord of Light and Almighty God, only you can save mankind from the forces of Tanzra, the Lord of Dark. You'll wage war in 2 phases. First, strike down monsters in the side-scrolling action phase.
I really
to
like the way
liberate
this
the
looks.
lands from the grasp of evil. Master swordsmanship and magic to vanquish all who stand in your path. Then, cultivate the lands you've liberated in the world-building creation phase. It's up to you to decide which structures will be destroyed to make way for new ones, creating a flourishing civilization.
I love when you move something or get rid of something, you just kill everyone in the grid.
Alternate between the original and rearranged versions of the beloved soundtrack and enjoy brand new music. New stages and new boss battles also await. ActRaiser Renaissance descends onto Nintendo Switch later today. A new chapter is about to unfold.
Oh my god.
Huh?
God, the first chapter was so good.
The new Hot Wheels game looks really sick.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
No way, they brought Pac-Man to the Switch?
Incredible.
How's everything? There are still a few more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct.
Are they going to show Splatoon 3?
Oh, Miyamoto-san.
Oh.
What brings you in?
I wanted to make an announcement, so I was hoping I could step in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, of course.
Uh-oh.
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We've previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination and its CEO and producer Chris Meledandri-san, who are known for movies like Despicable Me and Sing, in making a full-length animated Mario movie for the big screen. Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing. Ta-da!
Uh-oh.
The movie will be released in theaters in holiday 2022. The release date for North America is on December 21st, and we'll be announcing release dates for Japan, Europe, and other regions at a later timing. It'll be a while longer until we can share a glimpse of Mario in action on the big screen. But today, I also wanted to reveal our key cast members who will be voicing Mario and his friends in the movie. First, of course, is Mario.
What?
Who will be played by Chris Pratt. He's so cool. Mario will be talking a lot in the movie. Please look forward to as a very talented Chris-san.
Wow.
Next, Princess Peach will be played by Anya Taylor-Joy. I can't wait to see a very spirited Princess Peach. Mario's little brother, Luigi, will be played by Charlie Day.
What the hell?
I'm excited for you to see this timid sibling appear on screen.
Charlie Day is Luigi. That's so good.
Will be played by the one and only Jack Black. Expecting a monster performance by Jack-san. The comedian Keegan Michael
Jack
Key
Black,
will be playing
yes.
Toad.
Dude, this just keeps getting
I'm
better.
looking forward to great comedic moments. Even though this is a Mario movie,
Dude.
Donkey Kong will also be making an appearance. He will be played
Oh my
by Seth
gosh.
Rogen.
Dude.
I'm eager for you to see a humorous Donkey Kong by Seth-san.
And Seth Rogen.
Dude, what the hell?
And of course, Charles Martinet, who has voiced Mario and many more Nintendo characters in our games over the years, is also involved and will be appearing in surprise cameos in the movie.
Thanks for including Charles Martinet. He has to be in there.
We also have more incredible talent joining the film to play some of our other beloved characters.
Cool.
That is all I can share with you today about the Mario movie.
Oh my
This is a
gosh.
very collaborative project between Illumination and
Dude.
Nintendo.
Dude,
We've all been coming up
that
with
was a
all
lot.
sorts of
That was the
ideas.
highlight of the
I'm
direct.
Wow,
That was the
yes.
highlight of the direct.
That is a little bit different
That was
from making
incredible.
games. It may be a while until we can share more updates, but I hope you'll look forward to it. Koizumi-san, back to you.
Please look forward to Mario's adventure jumping into the world of motion pictures. Next, we'd like to show you this.
It's a Breath of the Wild trailer, I'm betting. Nope. but I am here for it. Dude, that shit looks sick. Did you ever play Splatoon?
No.
That's a naked inkling. So the way that the story worked in the second game, because in the first game they had like a contest, like a Splatfest, to see who everyone thought was the more popular of like the two Squid sisters or whatever, and the one that was not the most popular ended up being kidnapped. And so and then they ran a thing like that in Splatoon 2 also. So I wonder if that's how that's gonna go. April. I'm calling April. Oop. No release date.
Hello, everyone. I'm a researcher from the Squid Research
But at least we
Lab.
get to see this dude in the
I've
squid
been
suit again.
meticulously studying the mysterious squids that can transform into humanoid form. What you just saw was the latest research footage from Splatoon 3. Allow me to share a bit of what we know so far. Splatoon 3 takes place in Splatsville. It's known as the city of chaos. Centered around Splatsville are the Splatlands, a place long inhabited by advanced sea creatures such as squids and octopuses. Buildings spanning several generations are crammed into the city, creating its distinctive culture. In the Splatlands, turf war appears to be a popular activity. Its basic rules are unchanged. 2 4-player teams compete.
I love that when
against
you
each
put
other
it
to ink
that
the
way
most
in this trailer, it makes it sound like the turf war is like a actual gang thing. Just the same.
The existence of new main and special weapons confirmed in the footage. In the latter portion of the footage, we were able to observe activities from Story Mode, the single-player campaign.
Return of the mammalians.
Meaning the reappearance of mammals appears to be the theme of Story Mode this time around. What could this possibly mean in a world where all mammals, except for 2 cats, have vanished? It appears that there's still a lot to uncover. But we'll continue with our research and keep you updated once more.
Guess that's not
results
coming out in the
become
spring like I
available.
thought.
Please look forward to more Splatoon 3.
Oh god.
Updates to come.
He didn't have to do all that.
See you next time.
So, what did you think? Splatoon 3, taking place in a new world, is scheduled to release in 2022. Please look forward to future updates. Okay,
Yeah,
this is the
five more
last
minutes.
trailer we have to show you today.
Last
Please
trailer.
take a look.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I don't want to accidentally scream. Never mind.
HQ 接敵した距離50対象は北東に向かって移動中遅れこちら本部了解した作戦を開始せよ了解打撃用意撃て対戦車砲用意撃て
Good going. You done pissed it off. Drip, they said they're doing the Smash announcement on October 5th. So no Smash today. Oh. I'm so confused. Oh, no, I'm not.
Bad boy. It seems I'm unfashionably late, but I'm ready to give you everything you want.
It's about time.
Mm-hmm.
Did that hair dragon just make an elephant scream? Nice. Now surprise everybody by saying it comes out in December. Nope, next year. Ooh.
What you just saw was the latest trailer for Bayonetta 3. We announced this game in 2017, and we thank you for your patience. This game will launch next year. We hope you look forward to Bayonetta's new encounters. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Well, well, well. Alright, so, Chase, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very meh.
I'm feeling very meh, too. Like, I'm gonna try to get this to where I zoom in on this. Sorry, it's not gonna be as fancy looking. It really sucks that the best part about that whole thing was the cast of the Mario movie.
It comes out next year.
Yeah, next year.
In the holiday of next year.
I take that back.
Over a year away.
I take that back. That Kirby game at the beginning, that one.
Kirby game, yeah. Kirby game looks good. Bayonetta looks good. That was probably about it.
That was like the lamest direct I remember seeing for a while. No Zelda content. Other than Age of Calamity, and they're bringing Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask to Nintendo Switch Online. Yeah, so I'm just going to run through this list, and this won't be a very long recap, I don't think. Monster Hunter Rise Story Break expansion coming out next summer. I don't think either one of us play Monster Hunter Rise. I know I don't. I don't know if you've played it. I played Monster Hunter World when that was big and then fell off that. I am really excited about Mario Party Superstars and that they're putting Horrorland as one of the boards, because that's my favorite Mario Party game board of all time. So even though if I was on the fence about buying it, I definitely would 100% be on board with that now. Voice of Cards, the Isle of Dragon Roars, deck building, tabletop RPG, not my thing. You're not gonna get that one, are you?
No, not my thing.
But then it comes out on October 28th. There's a demo available today. Let me get this out here before something accidentally starts playing. Let's see. Disco Elysium: The Final Cut coming out on October 12th with on digital, and then 2022 a physical copy. Are you planning on getting that on the Switch, or are you gonna play it somewhere else? Maybe.
I'll probably get it on PlayStation, because I think the PlayStation one's already out.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was just waiting on the physical.
Yeah. So, but that's good that people who don't have other platforms can get it. Age of Calamity DLC coming out on the 29th. I kind of fell off of that. I'll play a Hyrule Warriors game, but I usually never finish them. What about Chocobo Grand Prix? I made the comment, David, you finally got your Final Fantasy game.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they just fleshed out the mini game, because that was like a Final Fantasy mini game for a bit, and then they just made it like a full game. I guess. I don't know. It's not my thing. No,
absolutely not. Like, here, you wanted Mario Kart so bad, here's your Mario Kart, and it's just that. Yeah, so Smash Ultimate's final DLC character is getting revealed on October 5th, and then there'll be a Sakurai Presents after that, which means that character probably comes out that same day, which October 5th is on that's a Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. So, yay, I'm off. Let's see what we got next. Okay, so Kirby the Forgotten Land. I don't like the title, but big open world 3D Kirby game, which it sucks because that's like one of the biggest things in here, and it got leaked like a couple hours before the direct. Damn it.
Yeah. No, I'm really looking forward to that though.
Yeah, that looks really good. Let's see. Animal Crossing's got a October direct happening, and they're adding new content in November, including the Roost, which is something that a lot of people have been asking for a while. Is that enough to make you get back into playing Animal Crossing, or you think you're done with it?
I'm probably done with it.
That's what I'm thinking. I think I'm about burned out on it. Mario Golf Super Rush? I think it's called Super Rush. They're adding Koopa Troopa and the Ninja characters and new levels, and that's coming out today as a free update. And then where it starts to get a little better. So Disney Magical Adventure 2, which is a 3DS game that they're adding more content to. Yeah, okay, whatever. KOTOR, the original KOTOR, not the new remake, is coming out soon on the Switch, which is cool. Dying Light 2 cloud version. I mean, more than likely everyone who wants Dying Light has another platform to play it on, and I would just highly recommend playing it on another platform. Because the trailer in that thing looked like garbage. So I would definitely recommend that. But alternatively, though, Dying Light 1 should run great on a Switch, and that comes out on October 19th. So if you've never played that and you like zombie RPGs, it's really good. First-person shooter RPGs. Project Triangle Strategy is now just called Triangle Strategy, which I think is a really dumb name, but it comes out March 4th, so that's another game to pack into that first 3 months of the year. So that's going to be nice to cram all that junk in. A 3-minute Metroid Dread trailer that ended telling me I needed to go read something, so that's not good. Go read stuff. And then alternatively, I think this is the bigger thing, and that's the Nintendo Switch Online upgrades that are coming. And obviously, we had talked about no one could hear it, or they couldn't hear my part about it if I uploaded the episode. But we had talked yesterday when we tried to record about how they might be raising the price of Nintendo Switch Online and adding new systems to it. And the systems we talked about was the N64 and the Game Boy Color. And they added the N64 and the Sega Genesis to the system instead.
Yeah, definitely didn't see the Sega coming at all.
No, that was a big surprise. I've never played on a Sega Genesis, so gives me opportunity to play a lot of games that I normally wouldn't play. I was gonna pull up I doubt they've already uploaded the list, but I'm gonna try to pull it up real quick. I'm also typing with one hand. Sorry, I'm doing it really slow. But as far as the N64 games that were announced, I actually had time to write all those down. So that's going to be Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, Yoshi 64, what the hell? Dr. Mario. I was like, I wrote down the letters DM. What the hell does that mean? Dr. Mario, Star Fox 64, Mario Kart, Mario Tennis, Majora's Mask, F-Zero, the original Paper Mario, and Pokemon Snap, and Banjo-Kazooie. So, I'm automatically sold just because it has Banjo and Majora's Mask in it. So
the only thing that's weird to me is a lot of N64 games had just really weird controls compared to what we have now.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think they're going to remap those buttons, or?
I doubt it.
Okay, so you think we would probably have to buy an N64 controller?
I mean, they probably recommend that you buy it, but I think the way that it worked they probably just do the same control scheme that they had set up for Mario 64 on the thing, the All-Stars collection, where the C buttons were just mapped to the right stick. So I feel like they'll just do it like that. As long as they let you, if you're going to do that, they need to let you invert your camera controls, because that was a big problem that people had with that. I guess. Oh wait, here's the full list. So, the full list of Sega Genesis games that are coming: Castlevania Bloodlines, Contra Hardcore, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Echo the Dolphin, Golden Axe, Gunstar Heroes, Musha, Phantasy Star 4, Rystar, Shining Force, Shinobi 3, Sonic 2, Streets of Rage, and Strider. So, are there any games that stick out that you want to jump into that are in there?
Not for Sega. I feel like the Yoshi 64 game, I never got around to playing that, so I'll definitely play that. But other than that, I'll just kind of have to wait and see what they got in store. Yeah. Maybe some Castlevania stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of Castlevania stuff that was on here. So next they showed off a bunch of new trilogy games, which was the Shadowrun trilogy, Castlevania Advanced Collection, which had been rated on like every outside of the United States ratings board over the past week. One of the worst kept secrets of this whole direct. But that's out today. That is out today. And the ActRaiser Renaissance out today. And Deltarune Chapter 2 out, and that one is free. So, so we were talking yesterday. You had never played Deltarune or Undertale, right? So if this was
no, Richard had never played either one.
Okay,
but I have played Undertale and I loved it, but I've not gotten around to Deltarune.
Gotcha. So was that trailer enough to make you want to go download it? Maybe.
Yeah. I really want to play it now. I don't know if I want to wait till all the chapters are done and I play everything all at once, or.
Well, he took him 3 years to get out Chapter 2, so
yeah,
maybe wait
I know.
a while. So.
I'll probably get into it at some point.
Yeah. All right, and then again, it has to be the best thing about this entire show, or this direct, and it sucks. The best thing about the Nintendo Direct is a movie, but they did some announcement of the main cast of the Super Mario Brothers movie that's being made by Illumination that's coming out next year. So the big one, Chris Pratt is Mario. I'm not. I have to think about someone voicing Mario. Like, it's an animated Mario. It's not like the old 90s Mario movie where, like, okay, it doesn't look. I mean, it looks like Mario, but it's not like Mario. You know. And this is going to look like Mario, and he's going to talk like Chris Pratt. I'm gonna try to pull up Anya Taylor-Joy. I don't know what else she's been in.
Yeah, that was she was the only one that I couldn't really pinpoint.
She was in The Queen's Gambit, Split, the Vivitch. Oh, she's
okay.
Did you watch The New Mutants?
No.
Okay. She played like
but I did watch
the Russian lady.
I did watch The Witch.
Okay. Yeah, she played the Russian lady in New Mutants. She was in Glass, Vampire Academy. It's like all the Mad Max movies. The Playmobil movie. If she had anything that was just like big, she's been I guess she's in a lot of like Japanese films too. Peaky Blinders. Yeah, I mean, seems to have a pretty good track record, I guess. That's gonna be your Princess Peach. Charlie Day as Luigi.
I can't wait.
One of my favorite actors of all time, Jack Black, is the voice of Bowser. Like, bring it on. Keegan-Michael Key is playing Toad. Like, can you just
Wow.
I can't wrap my head around this roster. Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. And then, of course, Charles Martinet, he's the main voice of Mario and Luigi and Wario and Waluigi and like a bunch of other characters. And he's going to have some cameos in there as well. But yeah, like, this is the best part about this whole direct. To me, this is the best part about the whole direct.
Yeah, this was great.
It was the thing that brought me the most joy. And then, of course, we got new trailers for Splatoon 3 and Bayonetta 3, both coming out next year. So, are you going to get Splatoon 3? Or are you going to hop on that bandwagon with all of this time around?
I might do that. We'll see.
We used to have a lot of fun. We all get together and do the Splatfest together.
Yeah.
Good time. And I'm happy that Bayonetta fans got their trailer for Bayonetta 3. It's just that game franchise. It's just nothing that's ever appealed to me. So, but I'm happy that everyone who wanted that was finally able to get a trailer for it. Also, what is this? There's a recommended video that says Puma X Animal Crossing New Horizons collection.
Yeah, I posted it in the chat.
Did you? I didn't
a while back, yeah.
I didn't see it. Ew. So anyway, any closing thoughts about the Nintendo Direct before we sign off?
I mean, I didn't go into it with high hopes, and I'm glad I didn't.
Right.
But yeah, I am excited for a few things, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll have another announcement before the end of the year's over, and then they'll probably have a big announcement for like March games. So
yeah, I think I don't know if they'll do a direct, but they usually have a pretty big focus at the Game Awards. So I think we'll see them there. Maybe that's where they'll show off something because they want to try to get some of these games out in front of as many people as possible. But yeah, they usually do like a March Direct or February Direct or something. So we'll see something from them. But overall, if I had to give this Direct a letter grade, it's probably like a C-. Like it's beginning of this month, we got a PlayStation showcase that literally Like my socks were on my feet, and when it was over, my socks were back there. And then and then this one, my socks just like super glued themselves to my feet. And they were like, we're not going nowhere this time. I still love Nintendo though, but you know, not all of these can be absolute bangers.
Right.
It is what it is. But all right. Well, Chase, thanks for coming to hang out. Sorry if I accidentally spoiled any of those by screaming it.
No, you're fine.
And we'll hopefully have a episode with all of our audio in it